Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. Thank you for stopping by. I have a new deck for you. It is Dark Mirror Oracle Cards by Laura Sava. It is a little Scarabeo deck, so I'm assuming the book is going to be on the thin, not very descriptive side. Sometimes the books are okay, other times not so much. This looks like a really cool deck. I got this because I read that it goes really, really well with the Mausolea deck, which is the video I just did before this. And I'm looking forward to actually trying them together. Although the Mausolea deck has me a little intimidated. It's pretty, this here. See, it's actually gilded. It's shiny. I like that. You know me, I like the shiny. Like the shiny. Yeah, it's going to be a thin little book. Dark Mirror. Let's see if this one is different from the other one. Okay, at least this one has numbers, it looks like. Has something to do with the moon, it looks like. Moon phase. So this actually has moon phases that go with it. That's different. The moon, 5 concepts. The moon, grief processing, visual seeds, sentence, and going dark. Each card within the Dark Mirror Oracle has an aspect relating to one of the following 5 concepts. As you read over each card, use these ideas to understand what is going on in your own spiritual soul. Different. Now let's see. What is a dark mirror? Potentially, it is the murky surface of our wounded, scarred spiritual lakes. As we live out each day in our modern society, our spiritual self is under constant pressure, often a neglected and abused child in the cold mansion of our humanity. We do our best to nurture and protect it, but we often fail, distracted by duty, reason, greed, and unsurprisingly, the pull of the material world. Or it could be the screen of a mobile phone, a laptop, or pad, or even a larger silent TV screen. Isn't it ironic that we give to these black devices the power to be the windows to our world? Still, even with all the faults of human beings, it is a little cliche to see darkness as our only way to be real and true to ourselves. It's not that. Darkness as light, as hope, as energy is an ingredient to life, a part of the spiritual as much as it's part of the emotional and of the physical. Darkness is also a metaphor for many psychological processes we go through every day. It's not an unknown world. Neither is it an unexplored and dangerous land. It is just part of us. Oracles are a simple tool to ask a question and receive an answer. They allow us to delve deep into the darkness of who we are and why. What changes among them is what kind of questions and what kind of answers. That last part I'm a little confused on, but maybe when I listen back, I'll understand it. It's interesting. This is talking about being distracted again. I really think that the divine is really, really talking to me and kind of beating me up a little bit. All right, so these have a nice, that's the back. I'm going to take the plastic off. And that's the front. So let's see. Let me just... Don't want to ruin the card, so I have to be really careful. Hang on a second, you guys. I wish they would not use this plastic on these cards. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I don't like it at all. It would be nice if they stopped. Okay, so this is a pretty thin deck. It's 36 cards, but it looks quite thin. Does not mean that they're not good quality. Sometimes the thinness is not what determines the quality, because I have some thick decks that I would consider lower quality. All right, they're shiny. That's the back right there, which is very pretty. It's sort of similar to the Mausolea cards. Let me grab those real quick just to show you. It's kind of Those are the Mausolea cards. They kind, yeah, they actually, guess they kind of do go together. They kind of have that similar vibe. Alrighty. So, Triumph of Lies. Huh. This one's kind of weird because everything's kind of like off focus. So, kind of a little weird. The Temple of My Body. I don't know if she's supposed to be a vampire or what. Now, these have the moon phases here. And it is a mirror, so it's supposed to give you that mirror aspect to it. But I'm not a huge fan of these borders. I don't know. To me, it just feels like it's taking away from the artwork. Obsession. Wow, look at this. Is this me? Oh my God, I love this card. I'll hold that one back. I love that card. Gilded Regret. Oh, I like this one too. These are really, really interesting cards. Alone in the World. Sacrifice. Wow. The Child I Was Meant to Be. Oh my God, I love this. Gotta read that one. Okay. I love these. Envious Gluttony. She looks like she's been having a feast. She's got blood all over her. She looks kind of like a cross between a vampire and a zombie. Wow, look at this. Colorless Angel. These are beautiful. Well, beautiful in a creepy sense, but they are, the artwork is amazing. Addicted. Wow, look at that. If that isn't ever an amazing representation of what addiction is, wow. Wow. Artificial Heart. Now, these were not expensive. These, maybe $13, something like that. You can get them on Amazon too. I got them on Magic, and I think I said it in my other video. I'm not sure I said it in this video. Now I'm going to say it again. You should get it from Magic because they do have a program where you can get the, you can pay over like a 2-month period. They charge it right to your card, but it's, I forget what it's called. One was called Klarna. I'm not sure if they're using Klarna, but the other one was, might have been just Shop Pay or something. I don't remember. And it's like every 2 weeks you pay a certain amount. Now, I don't know if I already said on this video, if I said on the other video, because I'm doing one right after the other. Blinded to Pain. Ooh, that one's kind of gross with the flies there. Ew. Don't like that. Card is amazing, but that's kind of gross. Hiding Your True Self. Wow. These cards really are deep. Very deep. Masquerade. Black Flower Fragrance. Forgetting Oneself. Naked Before the Stars. That's so beautiful. Looks like a pinup. How gorgeous is that? And see the stars in the back. It's got the different constellations. Very nice. Parasite. I'm just looking to see where would it be a parasite around here. I just see a girl and I see leaves and stuff. Hold that one back. Let's see what it's got to say. Downcast Pride. Bride in a Cage. Wow. Wow, these cards, like, they really kind of like bring out like a guttural feel in me. Wow. I Won't Cry for You. Revenge. Queen of My World. I love this. So pretty. Fated to Suffer. Huh. I'm going to hold that one back too. I don't think anyone is fated to suffer, but let's see what it says. Let's see what the book says on that. Peaceful Among Thorns. I love this so much. Isn't that what we need right now? Oh my God, we need peace so badly. World's lost its mind. Fragmentation. Perchance to dream. Now, what is that? What's going on there? Is someone being held? It's hard to tell. I don't know what's going on in this little section here. Let's see. Let's see if the camera will pick it up. I cannot tell what that is. Maybe when I go back and watch it, I will. We'll see. Anger and chains. Calling the storm. I love this. Beautiful. Atonement. Wow. Wow. Today for tomorrow. I wonder what that means. Is this this is a 32 card deck? It might be just 32. I thought it was 36. It doesn't say. I'm going to guess it's 32. I'll look in the book because that's what it says, 32. It's probably why it's such a thin card deck. Because it's 32 cards. Let's just look real quick. See. Yep, 32. All right. Let's do... Which one? Okay. Is this me? I want to do, for sure, the child I was meant to be. Number 8. Child I was meant to be. Look, I can't wait to it. I'm telling you. Moon face full. Stage acceptance. Okay. An instant of clarity is the light I needed. Visual seed. Tones of lemon yellow and plum magenta with castings of sky blue and bright morning white. The serene face of a woman with a gentle gesture holds a small growing plant made of dreams and new leaves. Sentence. To go forward is to go backward as hope heals the wounds of the past. Going dark. There is little darkness in this card. It's a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like dream. It's fleeting, uncertainty, and yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fairy light and disappears, but it remains as a lingering smell and ephemeral feeling of light and peaches and blossoms. It is faith. It is hope. It is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again. We can be pure again. We can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know that this is a gift of light among the cruel darkness. It brings no roads, sometimes no solace, but it can become a seed of hope, a wind of change, a place for safely. Place for safely. It just says FO there. Place for safety in the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely here. Okay, so I know Louis Scarabeo, I believe they're printed in Italy, so sometimes there are misspelled words, and sometimes just the translation itself isn't the greatest. I did understand that. I thought that was really profound. I like that. Number 4, is this me? So, is that the same thing? Acceptance? Are they all acceptance? Hold on. Oh, yeah. They're all acceptance in this phase for some reason. Stage is acceptance. And then they have... Oh, no, that's weird. Hold on a second. Stage is denial, bargain, depression. Oh, no. But it's funny that one is also acceptance. Is this me? Okay. Moon phase new. See, this to me looks more like the new moon, and the other one, the full moon, and the one that's completely blacked out. To me, that would be the new moon, but okay. I cannot, let's see, we'll put that here. I cannot recognize myself, but I am still me. Visual seed, a dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is enshrouded by a scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged bat hilted sword against a background of fire and ruin. Okay, hang on. My cat is trying to get in my room. Hang on a second here. Gotta pause it. Okay. I don't like him in here because he knocks a bunch of stuff over, and I have expensive things that I don't need broken, so he tries to get in. All right. So let me just start this all over real quick. A dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is enshrouded by a scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged bat hilted sword against a black ground of fire and ruin. Sentence, I cannot recognize myself as I can't remember the road that led me here. How can I see the road ahead? Going dark. This card is not about an affirmation, but rather a question. Is this me? Can I recognize myself? Maybe yes, maybe no, but for sure, I lost the road I had once. The last time I stopped to really think about it. In my heart, I feel maybe like the high school girl that went to the prom, but truly I am now 45 and I weigh thrice. This card's picking on me, except I'm not 45, I'm older. I feel my true self as the kid that wanted to play soccer with the Real Madrid. All this while punching numbers on an Excel file out in an insurance office. It is not necessarily something negative as a dream as a dream lost or corrupted. I could see myself as love is the most important thing in my life, but actually I have a very well-paid job that makes me travel, and I sleep alone in hotel rooms. When did we last look at ourselves in a mirror? Do we like what we are? Make no excuses, because the choices that made what we are our responsibility. If an old dream is dead, it's time to dream anew. If the old dream is alive, it's time to go back to it. I like this. Now, I don't really care for this whole, I'm in a hotel room thing. That, to me, it seems very specific. But I do like it. I think it's kind of cool. Is it me, Let's just Fated to Suffer, only because that one is kind of like really different, and I don't think anyone is fated to suffer. At least I personally, I would think that would be terrible. All right, Fated to Suffer. Moon phase, waxing gibbous, stage depression. Yeah. Feeling confined into a script, forced by other and never really fought, heading towards a destination of pain. Forced by other and never really fought. Okay. Feeling confined into a script, forced by others, it should be say by others, and never really fought, heading towards a destination of pain. Visual seed, in the confines of a foggy forest, a misshapen woman hands a green and red apple to a younger woman with red lips dressed as a servant. Sentence, if you know the future, you forsake your choices. Only with no fate, life is free to unfold into unknown shores. I agree. I don't believe we're fated. Once upon a time, we believed in fairy tales. Going dark. Once upon a time, we believed in fairy tales. They were the voice of common sense, the educational tool which prepared us to duty, danger, and morals. Some things we would never accept if they were told by a single voice. So the world arranges us to hear them with 1,000 voices, 1,000,000 voices. It's about what you can do and what you can't do. What are you worth? What can you aspire to? It's about what you like, what you want, what you hold dear. It creates a script which becomes as strong as all the voices that believe that script combined, so much that you cannot see another path. Are you truly seeing Snow White in this card? Oh yeah, Snow White, that's what it looks like. Is this story truly the only one that is that this image can tell? What if the apple is not poisoned? What if the witch is not evil? Is that the same as what you look like in life, in your life? It is truly what you think it is. Is it truly what you think it is? Are there any other options? Is the opinion... I'm having a hard time reading this because the way the book is the opinions of the others honestly better than ours, even if they are maybe many and are the only one? Are you fated to suffer? It is not that there is no suffering in the world. The point is there is no fate. Oh, okay, so you're not fated to suffer. I like that. I like that. And let's just do Parasite number 19. Because it's another different one. Okay. Moon phase, waxing crescent, stage depression. Again, I keep picking similar cards for what I'm reading. It's kind of funny. When the only answer To lack of self-efficiency is to cling to another one. Visual seed. A long-haired woman with pale-faced heavy eyelids, a dull golden chain draped over his forehead. His forehead? Oh, is that a man? Oh, it could be. Okay, so it is not a woman. I'm sorry. A long-haired man with a pale-faced heavy eyelids. A dull golden chain drapes over his forehead, around his body and through his body. A poisonous ivy grows and clings subtly to him. Okay, so right there is some translation issue going on there. Sentence. What can't survive alone will seek company, but instead of growing together, they will wither together, going dark. Relationships are not a zero-sum game. Of course, using each other is part of the game, but it's quite different when use takes the shape of supporting rather than manipulating or exploiting. In the long run, a good relationship is a win-win, where the more I give, the more I get, and in the other way around. Still, it's not always like this, isn't it? It should be say, is it? Not just in bad relationships. In the short run, bad is bound to happen, even in the house of true love. We cling, we bite, we hunger for safety and freedom and support, and on the other side, we get mangled, bitten, demanded on. Well, it happens, it happened, and it will happen again. It is part of the game. But if it happens too often, it creates a toxic environment. It doesn't matter if we are the victim or the perpetrator, as poison is shared equally. One gets the pain, another gets the advantage. But the toxic part, they both get. Fully, a parasite, a leech, kills itself as much as it kills the host. It sacrifices the journey to the destination and then the destination to its own failures. The problem is not living as sheeps, but the true problem is living as a sheep for 100 years. Well, that's different. I like these cards. I think the write-ups, even though they have a couple of little tiny issues, are very well done, very in depth, to go a lot deeper. I think that it's a deck I'm definitely going to enjoy using with the Mausolea cards. I think I'm going to really enjoy using this deck to go deeply. And honestly, this is a deck I actually would use with people because sometimes they need a little bit more of a kick in the butt. This is a kick in the butt type of deck. It's going to get you, it's going to be real with you. It isn't going to lie to you. It's going to definitely push your buttons. And I like that kind of deck. It's sassy in a very profound way. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Let's all be kind and good to each other. Blessings and thank you.